We in the motherfucking building with Lady Homi. Yo, what's up, yo? I be hearing that you a motherfucking legend. Why they be saying that? Like, you know what I mean? What
Because
they
I put in work.
Yeah.
I put in work out here with this music shit. I feel like, I ain't gonna say I'm the best bitch out here, but that's what attitude I got. I'm not cocky, but I damn sure ain't about to let anybody just do whatever or say whatever. Like, I'm the only female with the most awards in the city. Like, I got the most awards for Best Female of the Year. That's what I do. My performance game is unreal. I got bars, not that candy rap shit, but real bars. I'm transitioning right now from Lady Homi, the normal Lady Homi, to Sabrina White, and bring a little bit of my different sounds out and shit like that. You feel me? Because I'm versatile. But I don't know why people call me a legend, man. I guess when you put in so many years in this game, it's like motherfuckers tend to give you your props. So that's just what it is.
Who you be fucking with? Like, what's this shit? Pyrex? I mean, Pyrex Vision?
Pyrex Vision / Homi Gang. The Pyrex Vision is a label that's up under Raw Entertainment, owned by a guy named Hershey. Hirsch Vision on Facebook. The A&R for it, Devin Hammond, you know what I mean? Shout out to the club level and promotional push. Definitely shout out to Asco and OE, you know what I mean? Everybody up under the Raw Entertainment roster. Smoothie, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers is out here doing their thing, so we gonna boom. It's just what it is.
Like, where can the people find your music at? Like,
Right now it's on SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com. Y'all know about SoundCloud. I got a mixtape on Live Mixtapes. I'm actually about to post one up on that Piff. I ain't gonna give y'all the release date because it's really not all the way finished. I probably got like 3 more joints to put on it before I release it, but that motherfucker is hard. Trust me. I have Hardo on that shit, Black J on it, you know what I mean? Like motherfuckers that really be booming out here. 2G's about to slide through right now. So, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to do my thug dizzle. I'm trying to be more humble because when I get outside of my humble bag, everybody thinks I'm a bitch or I'm mean. So I'm trying to do this humble thing and see how it goes. I don't think it's gonna last that long though.
I remember a CD back in the day, like the Rockin' Around the World CD. Hey, do y'all still got that? Like, can you still get that?
It was called Beat Biters Volume 1.
Yeah, it had the I'm Milky on there.
Yeah,
that was that shit.
Yeah, that's around the time that we was really like flooding the fucking streets. You feel me?
Yeah,
everybody was fucking with Raw Entertainment, and I'm still the first lady. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot. That's where I get a lot of my fan base from too. From back when I was with the real Raw Entertainment, like you know what I mean. So. But that joint was definitely hard. We had a lot of motherfuckers on that shit, and we was definitely doing our thing. That's when we had Murder Mouse, Smoothie, we had K.I. out there doing this little thing. We had Snoop, we had The Reason. We had massive motherfuckers that was just out here like killing the music scene. Killing. We was just taking every stage over, like, period.
What happened with the whole Raw shit? Like, what happened with that?
Well, I feel like motherfuckers everybody was going through their own personal shit. And it was like when Cordell was he was fresh out of prison for real. And he was just like trying to get this shit rolling. He had a little, you know what I mean? Like he always had a couple dollars, but he had a little bit of the money booming from the music, but he was making more money when he transitioned and opened up 804, which is Club Elegance now. And, you know, motherfuckers was going to jail. You know what I mean? They was coming home from jail, then somebody else would go to jail. Then me and Mouse, at the time that we started the Raw Entertainment, to be on the Raw Entertainment roster. The glass in the kitchen, bro. You know what I mean? When we started the Raw Entertainment, got on the Raw Entertainment roster, I brought Murder Mouse to the roster because that was my dude at the time. But we were together for like 3 years. But when we broke up, it seemed like the whole squad started to fall apart for real. So I felt like motherfuckers wasn't like the dudes in the squad, and I ain't trying to talk bad on nobody, but I was basically dominating the label. And people started to feel some type of way, like, oh, well, I ain't her shadow, you know, this ain't Lady Homi in the pips type shit, you know what I mean? Like, she's dominating this shit. Like, we don't, like, why the fuck ain't our shit coming out first? And the thing is, we went to Cordell and was like, look, who are you gonna drop first? You know what I mean? Because everybody felt like, well, they felt like Cordell played favorites towards me than everybody else, but that's not the case. He played his part because of the fact that I was, you know what I mean, I was doing my shit. I was the most, you know what I mean, I was more on a I don't give a fuck type shit. Like, I'm going boom regardless. Everywhere I go, I want to perform. Everywhere I go, I want to get in the studio. That's where I did what I did. I ate, slept, and shit music. And that's what his decision was. Like, okay, I'm gonna drop Homi first. And when he dropped, like, the Beat Biters Volume 1 was a compilation to let everybody know who was on the label. But then after that, when he decided to drop Mad, the Archives mixtape, motherfuckers ain't like that shit. And it just kept on going downhill from there.
Alright, so is both of them CDs available? Like, can you get them CDs right now?
Mm-hmm. I don't know where you can find Beat Biters online. You might, I don't know. I'll find that out and let y'all know though. But you might want to hit up CEO Raw on Facebook and ask him, because he's the CEO of it, so he knows where you can get it at. As far as the Archives, you can find that on livemixtapes.com.
What's up with the Pyrex Vision? You got anybody else under that label with you?
Actually, it's me and Smoothie that I know of. I know that Cordell is, I mean, not Cordell, but Hershey been moving around, and he's been checking out other artists, so he might have pulled somebody in. He's not one of them people to be like, oh, well, I'm looking at this person or I'm looking at that person. He's going to do the work. He's going to make sure that the person is, you know what I mean, locked in, and then he's going to let us know what's going on. So right now, the ones I know for sure is me and Smoothie. Period. Right. Free Smoothie.
All right, so y'all going to have a compilation for the Pyrex Vision?
I don't know, because Smoothie's locked up. So I'm hoping that he come home soon. You know what I mean? And we're able to make that shit pop. But as far as right now, I'm taking the Pyrex Vision label and running with it. And I'm gonna push that shit, period. Same way I did with Raw Entertainment.
So what's next for Lady Homi?
The Pyrex Princess mixtape is the one that's about to drop now. After that, I got the Homi Gang coming. The Homi Gang is basically, it's Lady Homi, but it's broken down to an acronym. So it means handling only my issues. Because of the fact that I've been through these different label situations where I give a fuck about everybody, but when I start to give a fuck about everybody, I tend to take my mind off of my own shit. So now I'm like, you know what? Not in the sense to say fuck them literally type shit, like really like fuck them, but I gotta make sure that I'm doing what I gotta do for me. Like, I got deals on the table, you know what I mean? I got a distribution deal through Sony on the table right now, so I'm just trying to do my own thing, you feel me? And make sure that Lady Homi stays relevant and I stay, you know what I mean, active in this music shit, period.
All right, let me get a shout out. Shout out SmugTV.
Shout out to SmugTV. Y'all be trying to hate on my nigga, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's cool.
He's definitely booming out here, and y'all need to know that he's booming. He be at all the shows, you know what I mean? A lot of people be like, oh, I support this person or I support that person. I just go to my show and then I turn around and SmugTV's right there. You feel me? That's the type of shit that I like. I like people that really come out and not say that they support, but they show that they support. Like, that's that shit.